Courtroom Critters is an organization that helps provide certified therapy dogs to people who need them during courtroom appearances, helping people like victims, survivors, and witnesses of traumatic crime. Now, joining me now to share all about their mission is founder and treasurer of Courtroom Critters, Stephani Loffredo, along with Courtroom Critters Board Member Marchelle Hedrick. Welcome, ladies. And this, I have to give another shout out to Mr. Hufflepuff right here, who we have in studio. But welcome, ladies. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Well, you know, we've been talking even offline about what an incredible organization you have. So give us just a little backstory of how Courtroom Critters came to be.
Basically, I'm a retired police officer. And I thought to myself that victims were just not getting the rights that they deserve. And I started incorporating the therapy dogs, working with the victims to be able to talk to the police officers. And it helped, it worked. And my previous dog, Blaze, he actually helped 7 domestic violence victims go to court and have justice prevail. And I thought when I retired, I'm gonna start my own group of therapy dogs.
It's wonderful. And give us the difference between what a therapy dog is versus a service dog.
Okay, service dog, basically they work for one person and they do a task or several tasks for that one person. However, a therapy dog, who is also specially trained, they do tasks for a lot of people. They help them with their anxiety, they help spread joy, and then of course going to court has a lot of anxiety into it with the court process. So these dogs help them calm, and it actually reduces their blood pressure so that they can appear in court and tell their story to the judge.
Yeah, and we know that, you know, unfortunately it can be very difficult for a lot of victims and survivors to even talk about their specific traumas. So how does it work when someone goes through a traumatic event and enter in Courtroom Critters?
They basically they call us. We are partnered with several agencies such as the Vegas Strong Resiliency Center, which is now Resiliency and Justice. They call us and tell us where they need us. We work with domestic violence shelters, and we work with several police departments, and we go in there. So they just call us and they say, hey, we need you, and people can email us as well by going to our website.
Now, Marchelle, you're in the courtroom setting, so is it common for a lot of states to have therapy dogs enter the courtroom?
Actually, currently 40 states currently allow certified therapy and courtroom facility dogs in courtrooms. Unfortunately, Nevada is not one of them, but we're hoping that soon certified therapy dogs are allowed in the courtroom to help witnesses and victims testify.
Now, in your own personal experience, have you seen the real impact that these dogs have had on someone being able to tell their story?
I haven't, particularly in Nevada, but I've worked with and been in discussion with many different organizations throughout different states where certified therapy dogs do enter the courtroom. And it brings the witness or the victim the support, the courage to actually tell their story. A lot of times the victims don't feel comfortable going before the perpetrator giving their story. So a dog brings them comfort and allows them to do so.
Now, when it comes to the therapy dogs, they're actually meeting victims or witnesses from the beginning. They're not just popping up in the courtroom when they have to enter the courtroom, correct?
Correct, yeah. Usually people will start working with the victim, and especially, for example, working in domestic violence shelters, the people say, you know what, I'll talk and I'll go to court if Hufflepuff can go with me.
Oh, yes.
Of course, we have 40 teams, so it's not just Hufflepuff. He's just the founder of Courtroom Critters. But yeah, it's so then they'll go through the pre-trials and the motions and everything with that person.
Well, how can our community here in Las Vegas help support what you're doing?
So what they can do is they can go on courtroomcritters.org. If they have a dog with the right temperament and would like to do heartwarming community service, they can sign up and register their dog to go through and become a courtroom critter themselves. They can also
Now, is it any breed or any temperament, or what sort of breeds or dogs would you all be looking for?
We'll take any breeds.
Any breed.
And we do have rescues.
Wonderful.
We have mutts. We have AKC champion Dalmatians and Irish setters on our team, and we
Great.
also have a cute little Chihuahua who's amazing.
And of course, Hufflepuff. So, well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Your organization is truly making an impact, so we hope to see more of it here in Nevada. For more information, head to courtroomcritters.org.